Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. That's what it is today. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Markets overnight, we dropped and we thought we were going to war just last night, and it's been kind of choppy since. ES 60.93 down to 60.45, so about 48 points in range. 22,177 for a high on NQ. The low got down to 996, so 181 points in range there. Copper, all over the place. Only about 100 ticks in range though. Ultra Bond, ooh, only about 3/4 of a point. Gold, 32 points in range. Crude oil, looks like we have 260 ticks in range. Natural gas pulling down. Bitcoin sitting at 1056 after it's been moving down. Was as high as 108 yesterday. And that's why we said stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take. NQ is rising up right now. As is platinum. Russell with a nice move up, and we see gold coming down. News this morning, other than whatever might come as a surprise. We have U.S. retail sales at 8:30. U.S. industrial production at 9:15. U.S. NAHB housing market index at 10 o'clock. Okay, you see platinum pop there. Morning, Robin. How are you doing? Well, kind of already know that, but Juan, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your name, so either you're new or my early onset Alzheimer's is getting worse. How are you today? Well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Hope you like it here. I always like to ask new people questions, but you can just feel free to ignore them. Most people ignore me. But I always like to know, how long have you been trading? Do you trade with your own money, or do you use the prop firms? And what asset or assets do you like to trade? But again, feel free to just tell me to mind my own business. Morning, Crypticon. I'm not surprised. There is a butt coin, so the natural progression would be a fart coin. It's cool. Topstep's a good company. So Russell pulls back and Q pulls back. Gold trying to pop up there. Probably going to take this gold trade when this candle closes. It's like a candle in the chart. Sorry. Okay, we are attempting along here in gold. Yeah, they come from Forex Crypticon, so I'm very cautious about the Forex firms. But yeah, I need to check check these various firms out a little bit better. Is there? I mean, did you check them out? Is there something you really like about them, Crypt? That is interesting. Good morning, Ron, the trader formerly known as Speed Racer. Gold's being problematic here. Russell and NQ giving me blue candles. I don't know. Google wants to stop me out. Yep. location missed it. One up. One up has a $10 25K account right now. And that gold came down and stopped me out. Now it's popping again. And Q would have been a decent 10-point trade off that blue candle. Yes, one up is not approved. This is literally their second sale in the last 3 years, so I don't talk about it much. Thank you, Ron. No, they only have rhythmic. You're welcome, Brad. Good morning, Amelia. Platinum popping. Russell pulls back down as well. That was a wonky candle on platinum. Gold moving up now. It's moving on up. I had heard that they were doing some sort of meetup, but they actually had sent me an email that no, that wasn't Top Step. It's Apex that sent me an email about affiliate meetup. Top Top Step doesn't care about affiliates. Got news coming up in about 7 minutes. Good morning, JJR. Russell trying to pop. Platinum all choppy. Yeah, a little bit. Why? What's up with Crypt? What's up, Crypt? Yeah, it's support. Unfortunately, right now their support is a little lacking, but other than that, they're absolutely wonderful. Yep, just as Rad said, yes. Platinum pulls back. I think it's kind of blah blah right now. Blah goes with oomph. Still not as good as Glarg. We got news coming up in just about 2 minutes. Also, a reminder that there is no stream on Thursday. The market closes early that day for Juneteenth. Have a great day, Juan. Hope we get to see you again. U.S. retail sales. No, you're fine on TPT. You're fine with anybody besides Funded Futures Network. I believe TPT is just CPI, FOMC, and non-farm payroll. Oh, wow. That's quite the reaction to that. Usually it doesn't do that much. Wow. Dropped 45 points, popped up 60, a bunch. That's wow. Let's see the numbers yet on financial juice. There we go. Retail sales negative 0.9%. Forecast was negative 0.6%. Previous 0.1 positive. So that's a big drop. Gonna need to wait to that shake out. See where it wants to go. Right now, down is the direction. I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's going. Don't you gotta love it? Ugh. Russell with a big bounce. Interesting candle. And Q's all the way back as well. First they decided the news was horrible, then now it's like, hey, maybe it's not so bad after all. Oh crap! Sounds like he needs to take a little break. I know there's that whole get right back on the horse philosophy, but not if the horse is still kicking. Yeah, heck, Tradify sale isn't even that great right now. 30% is the lowest I've seen it. Platinum pushing down. Gold trying to pop, running into an EMA. Good morning, John. Platinum still falling. And Q's being all glarg. Gold's being glarg. Yeah, I was surprised at that, John. Unless they see something that they feel they can fix, he it's not good. At times, he showed like glimpses, but he well the Philly well think about this. The Phillies bullpen is mostly a disaster, and they still, I mean, they consider him the worst of the bunch. So he's the one they got rid of. 5.26 ERA and a 1.753 WHIP, John. 11.2 hits per 9 innings and 4.6 walks per 9. Nice pop here on the indices. Platinum continues to fall. Pulls back a little bit there at the end. Yeah, it's now half wick, half body, so I'm not real confident in gold, though. That didn't go either. Yeah, should have been confident in the Russell or the NQ. Hey, Ace. Gold dropping. Nothing really giving me any signals that I want. No, that was put off till next week, Ace. Good morning, Platt. How are you? You don't suck. You just made a mistake, Crypt. This is FOMC week, so remember things are going to be choppier this week, so you might want to size down. I like vodka, especially flavored vodka. I haven't had it in 20 years, but I like it. Yeah, maybe about 17. All right, Crypticon. Don't let this get to you. You've become a much better trader. We all still have hiccups. Platinum this whooshed. And NQ did too. Gold totally sideways right now. Platinum's still heading down. Everything's heading down besides gold, which is just kind of there. We have about 8 minutes to the top of the hour. Yeah, looks like it wants to go down a little bit further yet. John, in my opinion. Right now, I'm not seeing anything I really like. Not at all. Popping trying to pop up here. Gold trying to pop up here. Russell and NQ continuing to fall. Just about the top of the hour. Remember, the top of the hour can be a little wonky. That was a good call, John. Went not much further down, popping. Morning, RJ. Excuse me. Yeah, the top of the hour is really not doing anything this time. Gold trying to pop, but not liking it. Not liking it. Not. Yeah, easy for me to say. Not liking it at all. Platinum pops. Platinum and gold popping here at the top of the hour. 25 minutes till the bell. This is a big candle by Platinum. I don't know if I want to trust the big candle. But we did. Whoops. Well, I accidentally took profit I was trying to set a target and I accidentally took profit. 15 ticks though, so I'll take it. Tried to set a target, put it too low, and it immediately filled it. So it doesn't want you to talk about it, John. Hey, good morning, CFT. I never heard of Nick does futures either. Nice job on getting those funded. Looks like the metals are still heading up and NQ's still heading down. Any more fan fiction yet wrote yet there, CFT? Yeah, Platt said yesterday he thinks he's becoming a chart trader. Yeah. Please get that on video. Lines, lines, everywhere there's lines. Gold taking off. We're still falling here on the indices. A little bounce. We are about 13 minutes till the bell. And there's platinum, not plat, but platinum popping. Took the long on platinum. Let's see if we can get through this resistance area and continue up. Welcome back, Ace. Looks like this might not work out in platinum, which makes the ox sad. Here's my story, it's sad but true. About a trade that I once knew. Stopped me out, then it went. Now it's going back up. Hello, USC. Hot walk, huh? Walk this way. Yeah, it's supposed to get up into the 90s here this weekend, I believe. First time this year. I don't know. I'm starting to think this relationship with me and Platinum's not going to work out. Ooh, there's Platinum popping. And Plat, that might be a little bit too much information. Oh, wait, you were talking about hot weather? Wow, look at Platinum popping. Out there, 24 ticks. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Darn, I should have stayed in that Platinum trade, but that's okay. We're about 5 minutes till the bell. We are approaching bell time. Bell time, bell time. Which is different than bell tone. That's a hearing aid.
"2 minutes till the bell."
Are we ready to rumble? Russell with a nice little pop there right before the bell. And Q pops at the bell. Big pop. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air like you're a true player. Russell popping. Nice, Raiders. Up 35 points on this 3-minute candle. Okay, Q pulls back, got up to 110. They already pulled back to 90. Morning, Tio. Russell running. And wow, Russell gives it all back. Platinum fallen. Wow, RJ, wow. Pull back there and then Q. I think it wants to go higher. Russell pull it back harshly. Pull the pull back, everything pulling back. Gold with a pop back up. Russell also popping back up. Going long on the Russell. For 2 points. NQ popping back up. Can't quite get above that level. And the target right above that candle there, trying to get it to break out. Doesn't look like it wants to do it. Oh wait, maybe. Running, 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 running. Come on. Target hit. We got 20 ticks there, $100. We're in the green on the day. Thank you, Ace. Gold trying to pop as well, but I don't trust it there. NQ coming down. Still kind of choppy. Do have USNA housing market index at the top of the, at the top of the hour. Big drop there on NQ. Down 40 points all of a sudden. That's a worthy of a gold rising, Russell rising. I see a gold Russell rising. Oh, sorry. NQ trying to bounce. Russell still heading upwards. Watching and waiting. Not real comfortable in that bounce on NQ. Russell continuing to fly. I believe it can fly. I believe it can touch the sky. I think about it now every day. Sorry. NQ might prove me wrong on this bounce, but we'll see. Don't like it. Just don't like where it's at right now. Russell trying to pull back a bit. I don't know. Ooh, big move back by Russell. Purple candle. not real confident in it there. So we'll watch it. And Q also failing here. Looks like it wants to head back down. Everything's red right now. Not take that purple candle on the Russell. We'll see what it does. Give me two out of the three signals I'm looking for there, but it was the third one made me not take that. And I was right. I like being right. And Q popping with a blue candle. See how that finishes. That one I might be interested in. How's everybody else doing so far? Big pop there. That's not bad. JJR, you'll get that back. You liking Trade Thunder, Tio? Nice, John. I don't know. I'm not taking that blue candle. Well, I could be wrong, but did touch third band. So it doesn't like go kill people. That's a good thing, I guess. There, RJ. We see platinum trying to pop. We'll be doing another live stream tomorrow night on the baseball card channel if anyone wants to join me. Oh, the blue candle did work there. I should have maybe taken it, but didn't have confidence in it. So I guess I won't be pulling any Tiger autographs tomorrow. John won't be there. One of the guys, one of the other rippers I watch, keeps pulling Phillies hits. He pulled Real Muto Relic, and then he pulled a Ryan Howard autograph. Well, okay, so technically there's a difference. Breakers um, have, and I didn't realize this when I started. Breakers often sell spots, like they'll do a break and like they'll sell team spots. Say like $20 a team to other people, and then any card he pulls from that team, that person gets. Whereas rippers just do this stuff that on their on their own. And some people don't like breakers, so I'm actually considering rebranding as Mighty Ox Rips, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, for jammers and branders with that's Stuff Geeks Rips. That's just the nicknames they go by. Their real names are James and Brandy, so they go by jammers and branders. I don't know if they originally just if that's what they just called each other, if that's their nicknames for one another, or if they originally were their original thought was to hide their real names, but everybody knows their real names now. Hey Hassan, you doing okay, my friend? I haven't heard from you much lately. I sent you a message on Discord. Partner trying to push. Okay, all right. I mean, I'm not streaming. Whether I look at a chart or not, I don't know. This week's already been kind of choppy. I don't really want to deal with holiday chop too. So that was an NQ I should have taken. And there's the Russell pulling back too. Ouch. Uh, NAHB housing market index came in at 32 and they expected 36. Wow, RJ. Wow. Try this long on NQ. Think, oh, well, I accidentally hit platinum instead of NQ, but okay. NQ and platinum rising. I'm going to get out of the platinum trade for one tick because I accidentally got into that. 'Cause 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 I accidentally got into that. 'C I should have taken the 10 points this gave me, and I didn't. But maybe. Come on. Back to that 10 points. There we go. Taking it. I got 11 points on that. Now it's going to go to my 20. Watch it, but I'm happy there. I didn't like the fact we're hitting the green on the RSI and hitting the bands on the. So we'll see what it does. I think my entry system is really good now. I just got to work on that whole holding thing. Gold with a nice little pop there as well. Everything's green right now. Thank you, guys. So let's just see if NQ. Yep, darn, there's 120 for you, son. I would have got my 20 points. I got to get better at holding. Gotta know when to hold. Know when to fold them. They didn't fall out of favor with me. I like for Funded Features Network. They'll never be number one because of the way they handle news. But they're still a good firm. Just they'll struggle to ever get in my top five. Like on Friday, they announced with 1 hour warning by email that a conference was you had to be flat for it, a Trump speech or something that whatever. And I mean, there's people that don't bother checking email while they're trading because they're concentrating on trading. So doing stuff like that will always get me to call them out because I mean, who checks? There's not everybody is a trader that is part of a community, or part of their Discord and constantly checking Discord and constantly checking email for stuff like that. Says the RJ, that coming from the person who regularly Googles things while we're on stream. Uh, A6, the futures desk is number 4 on my top 10. Great company, great people. A comparison to the futures desk would probably be Trade Day with better tech. Nice work, JJR. No, I really like FFN. Yeah, Trade Day has a static now, and they also now allow 3 accounts. NQ still rising. Oh wow, wonder what's going on there. Yeah, they started that a couple weeks ago, Hassan. And can you believe One Up has an 85% off sale, Hassan? They're a second sale in 3 years, and they go 85% off on a 25K account only. Yep, $10 for their 25K account. I don't know. Yeah, one. This is only their second sale in 3 years. The last one was Black Friday. No, it's not. Allowed 3 accounts there. They give you free live data, free NinjaTrader if you want it. They are a solid company. I mean, will they ever change that? Only Brett Simba knows for sure. But I don't think 10 days is that bad, honestly. But no, I don't think they have any that are less than 10. Platinum's still rising, and Q pulls back. For their eval, Hassan, I think they're 10 days, but let me look. I can't remember if they changed or not. I think it's 10, but yeah, 10 on the eval. Platinum rising, gold just kind of sitting there, and Q's not sure what it wants to do now. What does it want to do with its life? Russell. See if it can stay below this 9. I'll be interested. Does not look like this candle's going to finish below the 9 on the Russells. Gold, a quick move down. Trying to hold on to 3,400 there. We're just about 30 minutes away from rolling the markets with RJ Wheel. Excellent, Hassan. Yep, Russell's coming down anyway. I didn't trust it, but darn it. See what crude's doing. Crude's been rising up. Ultra Bond looking kind of stagnant. Bitcoin still falling. I mean, do you really want to go live right away after passing? I don't see the purpose of it. I'd rather do an eval, go to SimFunded, and then work through SimFunded and go to you know then go to live. And they're more expensive than the regular than the SimFunded. So yeah, I mean, I think the regular starter plus and the expert are better deals, especially with their past one get one deal right now. Russell did not stay going in that direction long. Back up. Yeah, just $1. I mean, $10. $1. $1 would be awesome. $10. $10, yeah. $10, get three. But remember, there is, if you do pass, there's a $62.50 setup fee. But it's a one-time fee. I am an affiliate, but most of their sales don't track. Like I'm pretty like between yesterday and today, I've had a bunch of people tell me that they signed up using my link, and I've only gotten 6 sales. But that said, you know I still make sure people know that the best deals that are available. I'm short platinum. Well, what they did, Hassan, they put the setup fee in a few months ago, and they split the price of their eval in half. They made half of it eval costs and half of it setup fee instead of being all eval costs. That way, it actually made it cheaper for people to try, and if they fail, then it didn't cost them as much. And if they pass, then it just cost them what the eval used to cost. Oh, by the way, Hassan, can you do sheets when you have a chance? This trade isn't working so far. Gold still falling. Did break 3,400 down to 33.93. Platinum not following it. Come on, just drop. Thank you, Hassan. I appreciate it. Ooh, there's NQ with a purple as well. That's interesting. 30 seconds on it. Big purple. I love it when you call me Big Purple. Sorry. Short NQ. It's a big candle. Ouch. It's a 20-point candle. Immediately pops back up. In two trades right now, Platinum and NQ, and neither one of them working. Never heard that. But that could explain why dinosaurs went extinct. Took me a second there, Ace. Whoa, there we go. Platinum just plowed down. I'm out of that trade for, yeah, 32 ticks. Come on, NQ, follow suit. NQ not dropping for me here. Ah, NQ's going to ruin my day. There we go. I'm on. Don't use my entry as a support. Wow, bounced on my entry. Come on. Russell heading down nicely. Follow the Russell. Follow the yellow brick Russell. Follow the yellow brick. Oh, sorry. Reducing risk. Target sitting on the 100 EMA. Back of my entry. Purple candle here. Looking good. Nope, bounces. Struggling to get through that area. That 85 area. Bounces back up. Ah, yep. Dang it. Trying to come back down again. There we go. Purple candle. Keeping the target exactly where I had it. Come on. Oh, still struggling to get further down. Come on. Dang, bounce. Dang. Just drop. It is playing with my emotions. Now it's going to stop me out. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. He pops up. Gold trying to give me a blue signal here. Let's see. Still got about 2 minutes on it. How we doing? Red, green, somewhere in between. Excellent, Dio. Excellent. Beautiful, John. Beautiful. Long on gold. Platinum setting up. Boom on gold. Ooh, really big boom on gold. There we go. We're out there for 3 points. So that's a $300 gold trade. And assuming that's the last trade I take, we're up 514 on the day. Thank you, John. Oh no, maybe traction would have helped your back USC. And Q decided this time the purple candle would work. I didn't take it this time, but I should have. Gold continued up. I still got to get better at holding. Platinum's popping. And it's time for a call from RJ Wheel. Good morning, RJ. How are you?
Oh, not bad. Kind of a crappy day.
Sorry
I
to hear that.
wait.
Huh?
No mute. Still professional. Yeah, goes with the day. I got 2 losses today. I got 2 break evens and 3 wins. 1 loss is small, so that's okay. 1 full stop. So I'm up. Appearing above. So
Looks
what
like
about you?
I am up 513 on the day.
I'm up about half that, I think. Hang on. Let me have a look. Yeah, I'm up over just 300.
I took 9 trades, 7 winners, 2 losses.
9 trades,
Yep.
7 and 2. What was I? 2 losses, 3 wins, and 2 break evens. Three. I got 7 trades. One over. It's just tough. This was. I don't know. I didn't. I didn't get a feel for it today.
Now
Lost off the far. Lost
one
off the start.
one of those wins though was only a 5 hour win. I meant to take a trade on NQ, and I took it on platinum, and then got back out of the platinum trade for a 1 tick win.
Oh wow. Yep. See you later, Ace. Thanks for checking in there. Wow. Yeah. No, it's. I don't know. Maybe because Thursday being a holiday and Friday going into and then next week's July 4th, so
Okay,
might
hey,
be like this for the next.
no, next next week, July 4th is 2 weeks from Friday. But remember,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is
I'm already thinking about.
this is FOMC week, and FOMC weeks are often choppy.
Yeah, that's true too. No, I know. I was just looking at the calendar because I'm going away July 4th weekend. So, I was giving away one. In Canada, we cannot afford to give away a precious summer weekend either. So that was not good. Actually, Ace, if I could ask, or sorry, if I could ask you a question. Actually, can we let's make the today. I'm just gonna go to the London close. I got an appointment at 12:30, and I want to do a couple of things before it. So.
All right.
I'll
So
take over, and if you can come back at we'll just go. We'll go to the London close 11:30, and I'll Eastern, and I'll be I'll be out because it's not much of a day anyway. I doubt I'll make a trade from here.
Okie
Okay,
dokie.
so take off, have yourself a break, come back at
Yeah.
11:30 and close this out.
All right, and time to roll in the markets with RJ Wheel. Take it away.
All right, everyone. Sorry for having an abbreviated one today, but maybe we all need a break. I've been really studying gold lately. Boy, I got a nice big downdraft, and again, it responded. Not right on 10. Well, pretty much right on 10:30. 5 minutes after the 10:30. So 10:30 classic kicked in and a beautiful move up. I made two gold winners last night. One good, one just a scalper. So I think I'm going to be doing some nighttime trading from now on whenever there's got a day off. I won't be tonight. I got a game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals going to my best friend's house for dinner. Known him since grade 1. And I don't remember the last time we watched the Stanley. If the Stanley Cup's presented tonight, I don't know the last time him and I were in the same room. We'd be kids. I think. I don't know. Anyway, maybe back. I think maybe back in the Montreal days, back in the '70s, we saw a cup together. But so looking forward to that tonight. He lives about an hour and a half away too, so I will be up late tonight. So tomorrow I'll be dusty. Anyway, enough about my personal life. Yeah, gold is good. I like the Asian Open. I got into it about 8:30. I think I had that long around 8:30. Or did I short it? I did a short and a long. I have to go back and look at gold. But anyway, I remember one of the trades was at 8:30, and then it was a short, and then it did a hard turn, and I grabbed the long. So I scalped the short and got the long. So I could see me just trading at night, trading gold. I'm really excited. USC, you did me a big one there, get me turned on to gold. Yeah, exactly. That's I made somewhere around that. Just trading one contract because I'm just trying to get my feet wet. I was going to sim, but it looks so beautiful. I mean, I just like the setups. I don't know if someone here is older than me, not older age-wise. There isn't. They don't make them like that. But anyone here has been trading as long as I ever longer it can tell me. Maybe livestock. He's not here today, but I just don't think gold traded like that until a while ago. Lamb's putting in a long here. And Q's already gone long. My last winner was that long. I faded Ox on that trade. He was struggling in forever. Um, that was my last winner just before we came on. But NQ at 69, 75. Trade desk guy would say 69, 75. And how about Bell guy? I find Bell guy annoying. 2 minutes. What does he say? How does he say it? 2 minutes. He sounds like the kind of guy, office manager, the kind of guy who comes around and says you use too many paper clips. I do not like Bell guy. Don't like Bell guy at all. You were late this morning, Mr. RJ. 2 minutes. Don't like Bell guy. We got a new character. Bell guy and trade desk guy should meet. Yeah, I'm only trading one contract because I'm trying to feel my way on that. Um, but it's becoming my favorite. I'm definitely going to trade at night because I want to get some more hours in. I sit around at night doing nothing. I wish this was a winter. Oh, good. You got that long? It's a good one. I'm looking at it right now, Amelia. Yeah, that was a good long. I would have got in around 794, well maybe 800, even yeah, I would have got in around 795. I think. I don't know, maybe not. I might have waited for something else. I might not have. I might have waited for it to cross 800. Yeah. Anyway, I would have got in somewhere. I would have took that one. That's a woulda. At eight, you got it at 70. So you got it at 870 or seven? Sorry, 770. Wow, 770. Ooh, that's a sweet spot. Yeah, you got all these tails coming down. I'm looking at a range chart, and it won't go into it really soft going into the high 60s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very well played, Amelia. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a confirmer. I like to get it play off and then break out the other way. So that's why I would have got in the high 90s, like 26 above you. That's okay. We all skin the cat different ways, as long as it's skinned. Poor cat. My cat's up here meowing right now, which also means shorts. So we're only going to go to 11:30. I got an appointment at 12:30. I got to go on when I try to make, and so it's so pokey. So I sniffed. This friggin' I was just outside putting the dog, bringing the dog in, and like you said, Amelia, you sneeze, you want to go right back in the house. 10:51. Let's look at 10:51. So you slugged that out then. It came back on you. Hmm. Well played, Amelia. Well played. Huh. That's good. Yeah, I feel for how you trade. That's really good. Who's all here? Amelia's here. USC. Hopefully her back is better. Hope your back is better. John DeFore. He's looking forward to the game tonight. We need to bring it back to Canada. And as we've talked, McDavid and Draisaitl need their legacy. Nightbot as always. Earlier today we've had JJR and TO and we've had a lot of people here today. Hassan was typing away and saying he's still struggling. That's not good to hear. He's still trying to work his way out of a slump. Sad to see Crypticon this morning was not a happy camper. A6B was here. I think there was a Ron fellow here earlier. Yeah, Crypticon. He's having a hard time turning the corner and staying above it. I don't know how to help him. I wish I could. Nice move on the NQ here while we're yapping. Oh, the Russell, they were all gone. Darn it. No trade for me. I don't think I'm going to make it. NQ, that's a big number right there that's going to hit right here. I would have told you guys about that. 115. I've got my purple. I put a purple line on my big number of the day. 115. Might turn off of here. If it goes through this, that's very bullish. Let's go over and do the Platt minute since we only got 29 minutes with the rest of you. Platt minute brought to you by the makers of Mighty Ox coffee mugs. What is I got a 30-year. I made today. I thought was pretty exciting. Anyway, 30 years really bullish. Platt. Did you look at the 30-year? Really well played today. I think the 30-year is the fun one to trade there. It's been on the move today too. There's a lot. I've got a 150 tick chart here, and a lot of trade opportunities on the 30-year. I'm going to keep my eye on that. That might be the one to trade. I would love to get back into bond trading. That's where I started. Ultra bond, flat. I don't know what you did there, but and the 10-year, same thing. I can't figure them out, but I can certainly tell you what I think about the 30-year, and I love it. It came down at 10 o'clock and turned, so it did a 10 o'clock turn, not a 10:30 turn. Now, oil, with the news, of course, we're up in the 73s. It can't break 74. Well, we'll see what happens with, looks like they're going to go in, sadly, or not. I don't know I don't know what I don't know what I think about that. They've been a bad actor. But that's our side of the fence. I know flattening Tehran, like he says, I don't like that talk. But going in and hit their nuke facilities. Anyway, we got some more bad news going on there. Can't believe in this day and age. With this day and age, with all that we have going for us, uh, let's artificial intelligence. It's very scary and everything. But think of all the good it'll do before it destroys us. Why can't? Why? There's going to be an abundance for all. AI is going to create an abundance, if not an abundance of free time. But why does Russia and Ukraine and Israel and Muslims? Why do they want? You're not going to kick the Jews into the Red Sea, as I said yesterday. So what? Let's be reasonable. And I think Gaza should have its own be created to have their own. Give them that land. So frustrating. Having the same conversations we had in the Jimmy Carter days. Back to the indexes, since we only have a short half hour here. That's a nice move on YM, still going. Well, let's have a look at 115 on, well, blew through that on, did it blow through? Yeah, it did. Oh, yeah. 126. NQ keeps on going. Let's look at where they're going to go. YM is heading up to big number. I think it's going to hit 900, and then 908 is overnight high, so it's going to go to 908. And if the bulls can keep it up, that'll turn 908 into support. And if it goes all the way up, previous day high is 69, 43,069. So we'll have a 69 this afternoon, maybe. What are we doing here? And on ES is on the fly. ES big number is look for this to get all the way up to 87. If it hits that, it could go to 93. I think everything's poised to go up and touch these numbers: 87 and 93 on the ES, 908 on 908 for sure on YM. Book that. And NQ, I know that's all you guys care about. NQ's trying to get to overnight high, and now it's broken 115, so 172 is the next. John DeFore says 145, and I'll tell you, I like that. I've got it going to 150 and stalling out there. It'll do a handshake at 150 to 160, and then the bulls will dominate that eventually and drive it all the way up to 174. But 145. I'm saying 150, so 145, 150. That's an agreement by John DeFore and I. Yeah, well, JJR, I hope you don't. Stay steady, my friend. I mean, I know you play with fire as to how many trades you take in your style, but you stick to one or two micros. Yeah, it was only one trade. Sonny's gadget reviews. Haven't seen your name in a while. Terminator showed this guy that. Yeah, Sonny, I'm with you because it's exponential, right? It will just keep growing. Like, look how we didn't even like COVID would be the last big world event in 2020. Seems like eons ago now. And AI was nothing. You didn't hear about AI. Then 2022 was AI, 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 AI. I mean, in the 2016 election, they talked about robotics being the. Remember, it was all robotics was going to take the jobs. They didn't say AI. They said robotics. I'm really scared about AI because I just don't. I see it as exponential. It's already look at where it's gone in 3 or 4 years since it became mainstream. So it's going to help us for a long time. As I said, it's going to cure stuff, diseases. maybe create new energies, solve the energy crisis, maybe solve global warming. But in the meantime, eventually they'll say, we don't need you anymore. Yeah, I don't trade much in the afternoon anymore either. I mean, I should come back and spend about half an hour, and if I see a sweet one, I take it. But I'm not much of an afternoon trader anymore. But I'm going to start trading at night, I think, the gold. Specifically, I'm not even going to open up. I open up a separate workspace for gold, and I'm going to just trade gold. I'm not going to get tied up in some YM or NQ chop out. I traded bonds when I first started, as I talked about. I mean, I did a lot of option trading and futures prior to that. I guess you could count that. And I did almost, you name it, I traded. Like, because I was doing day trading, so I was trading grains, oils, softs, currencies. And it was all stock options. No, didn't buy the contracts. Then when I started buying the contracts, I started buying bonds. I guess we did some option trading with bonds too, and then eventually I just ran out of money. Went back, focused back on, gave up the dream. I mean, I was in my early 40s, long way away, and my business was really successful. Uh, then when stuff turned around, I started thinking about retirement, and also that the business was not was winding. My business was winding down. So that's when I took the index trading more seriously and built up that career that I have now. Yeah, you've got a good run. You take very few trades, Amelia. I like that. I like your steadfastness. I'm more. I like that. What we got going? We got 10 minutes to the London close. I guess I'm not going to make a trade. And NQ just putting in another long right now. It came. See, so that's what. What should I look how it did it? So NQ came all the way back, sliced through 150. Actually, I got the wrong. Let me get the chart out again. Yeah, came back through. Oh god, I got that wrong. This chart's wrong. Okay, I know what I did wrong. So anyway, it's 150. Came back to one, and then it came all the way back through 115, and now it's back right on 115. It's, and if you look, it's like 50% of that move down. So 115 is the cornerstone, the handshake, and it's close enough to 50%. So that's the area that's going to be the fight zone. Let me get rid of this retracement. And that turned off 115 this time. This time 115 did its job. Going to be a slow fight there. Yeah, well, see, that was my problem back in the day, Amelia. You know, I was working 40, 50 hours or more running a business. And it's why I started this. I'm honest about it. I started in 2009. I think it was 2008. I started right before the meltdown. So whenever Lehman Brothers and those guys went down, I started a few months before that. What year was that? I guess it was 2008. I retired in 2017. So for 9 years, I was in the wilderness, not really getting anywhere. And then from 2017 to COVID, started getting my head above water. And then really got going in 2021. I've detailed this before, and built my account up quite large, and then just blew it all in 1 month. And that's when I really buckled in and said, I am not doing that again. Had some breakthroughs. Now I've been on a run for the last 3 years, I guess, or 2 years. Oh, my allergies. Yeah, having a job and trading is tough. I mean, you are working from home, kind of do a lot. I mean, I was having to get in my car and drive around. Don't forget, this is well, the internet was going pretty good, too, like high speed and being able to send out PDFs and stuff was going pretty good by then, I guess. Which is what killed my. I was in the printing business, and every evolution of the computer from 95 on, just I didn't want to reload equipment, so I just let my business run down. I didn't want to keep up with the technological. So I did a Sully Soulburger. So I put my business down in the Hudson River. Yeah, that helps. I mean, it gives you, but that's great, Amelia. I mean, I'm not, and I still think it takes a level of concentration because you're going to get phone calls and emails that have to be answered. So, um, but that's great that you're able to work on this and improve it to the point where maybe you can either say goodbye to the job or not. I guess the benefits are nice. You want to keep those for as long as possible, but one day you'll want to let it go, travel, go to your local airport, wherever that is. Oh, I wound it down. I sold it. I didn't get a lot of money for it. My business was, I didn't get a lot of money for it. I didn't have a big payout. Uh, I didn't get a huge, I did not get a parachute out of that. I got a payout, but, and had a divorce and I had a breakup, two real estate disasters, divorce and then a breakup. So I don't just do that. I mean, I like doing this because I have a personality. I can't just sit around. So trading gives me a life structure, and also I love it, and I love the community I'm in. But I have to trade. I will run out of money. God willing, hope I do. If I'm gonna die next year or 5 years from now, I guess all's good. But if I want to live, if I want to reach triple figures, I'll be a burden if I don't do something. There's a YM short. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really stuffed up. Well, it'd be a late entry if I entered here, so I'm not going to enter. Yeah. Yeah, I would trade from home. I would trade from work. I had an office, and having an office was kind of better than oh, having the house or living. I made a section off just for trading, but people would be knocking on the door. I'd have things to answer to. It was very difficult. Anyway, I could have done a better job of education. I was giving guru after guru money. Just worked when I got my own style. Just worked when I got my own style. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the DR. Medical is affordable there. Are you going to come down at Christmas, Platt? I should tell you my hotel. I'm there from Boxing Day to January 2nd or something like that. I'm going to, I'm leaving, no, I'll be here all next week. And the week after, I'm like short. I know I'm going to Halifax for 10 days or so. Brother's wedding. Gonna drive out, stop in Montreal, stop in Quebec City, do a couple of things. Oh, you're gonna be in Mexico. Nice. 2 minutes to London close. That YM short is working. I didn't take it. And Q short. What about the Russell? Probably the Russell had a sweet. Someone said this morning the Russell was trading better. I know it was Amelia. Yeah, that's a nice look on the Russell too. Everything's dumping. Oh yeah, you're gonna go to Mexico. That's great, Platt. Everything's dumping. What's that doing to gold? Uh, Gold got to back up to 4.7. It was up in the 4.20s or something, I think, this morning. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to trading gold at night. I'm gonna start doing that. Gotta talk to you as Dr. Ox about setting us up a room that we can chat in. Yeah, you can. Heck yeah. Though that TikTok and Reels and Instagram, that's those Reels on Facebook are addictive. You can't stop. I find in YouTube, I come on here in the morning to sign in here, and I look at the shorties that are below, whatever they call them, or just the things that are beside it. Trump said what? And you got to, or got to, look what this baseball catch.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
dear.
We talked to Ox about it. Set up a separate room for us that we can go in and trade after a stream. Like we could trade in the afternoon. When we end at 12 o'clock. From 12 to 4 o'clock, we can still talk, and then at night.
I'll get it set up. Or get my person to get it set up.
Sneezed. Oh, that'd be great, Ox. Yeah, especially. I mean, I don't. Like Amelia or someone. I think it was Amelia said, "Don't trade in the afternoons." I mean, the room would be not too active. I wouldn't think. I mean, I would say I want to trade at night, but how many nights am I going to actually trade? One or two. I'm pretty busy at night, as you like to say. Sega's oldest teenager. Yeah, you popping it out. Yeah, yeah,
you could you could
yeah. She
trade from
popped
the
it
hot
out.
tub.
That's yeah. With my pineapple lights. God, that was funny on the weekend. Yeah. Are you concerned about your tiki bar has pineapple lights? I would love to have got a picture of my jaw drop. Anyway, I'm gonna run. So thanks for coming back. Sorry, I didn't do the whole. Right on USC. I know. Good thing I wasn't holding my phone at the time. I will. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do a short one here, but I gotta go somewhere. So I will. I'll be on tomorrow, and then that'll be it for the week. We have a holiday, and then I have a golf charity thing on Friday. So thanks for coming in here, guys. Ox will take us out, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time for what will probably be a choppy Fed day. See you then. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.